Hello boys and girls, GameCam here, and I'm going to be talking about Meet Your Match. Obviously everyone else is talking about it, I know, it's freaking pissing me off how every single thing on my subscribers, list is just people uploading stuff about this. But obviously it's very important, it's a very big update, and it is possibly one of the worst updates there is. Well, I mean, it's debatable whether it's the worst. I mean, it's done some things right and some things wrong. I'll go quickly cover, because I know a lot of people, but I'm going to mainly talk about the effects of it, rather than the actual thing yourself, because I trust you can go on the website and read it. There will be a link in the description to the website, so you can go read it for yourself, because I assume you can read. But I'm just quickly going to cover it. Obviously, almost everyone got buffed. Medics now speedier. Spies are now like Sonic. Demo men got a little bit nerfed. Their boots don't have effective speed unless they have a sword. Obviously, Pyro's got a bit buffed where their fire doesn't disrupts the healing beam. Engineers got buffed where teleporters now only cost 50. And obviously some of the weapons that have changed. Was it RIP, Cozy Camper, which is complete trash now. Quick Fix is basically complete trash now. What other weapons are complete trash now? I think that's it for things that are complete trash now. But yeah, obviously we're going to be getting into it, and the main changes they've done is Pastime has come out of beta, so that's now a full-blown game mode, which is cool. Competitive matchmaking is now, ready and going and stuff like that. The only problem is that they have completely and utterly destroyed pubs. They haven't, they have, basically. I would like to say they haven't completely destroyed, but they have. Because the fact of the matter is that yes, there are community servers, but if you're someone who's just joining, you don't know where to look. You don't know where to, there's skill servers or CSN servers or whatever. You don't know that, so you'll just instantly jump into casual. But casual is now competitive. Casual has basically been turned into 12v12 competitive. And it's just, I think you get penalised for leaving. There's just loads of stuff that's just, because it's just so, you only have 2 rounds. You have, obviously, it's best, first to 2. So, you can max to 3 rounds. But it's just the fact that it's just too quick. Usually you'd have, round after round after round after round. You could just sit down and play. But with this, it's over in literally bing, bam, boom, you're done. Which wouldn't be a bad thing. I mean, it's a bit annoying because you're constantly moving around. But that wouldn't be a bad thing if they had the loading times correct. So let's just try and join a casual game. Let's just, yeah, I understand, obviously, about abandoning casual games is bad, etc, etc. So let's go. Obviously, they've got all the game modes here. They've got some alternative ones here, like manpower and pastime and things like that. I don't know how those go competitive. You can also click on your little thing here, and it'll spin, I think, as well at some point. But anyway, if you go, obviously, let's just go start search here. Click. TF2 Game Coordinator, which is also complete garbage. It runs all the TF2 things to try and pay for it, because they've decided, you know what? To fix it, we're going to have it so you can only go on games that have full games. You can't go on games with a couple of people missing. It has to be full games, which is just terrible, because then you end up sitting there for even longer waiting for games to fill. You could have odd numbers and stuff. I'm sure 1 or 2 gone on either side would not be a massive loss, especially on casual. It's just, look, we can be sitting here for ages waiting for something to, just waiting to play a game. It's just, yeah, you can go on community ones, but a lot of them, loads of them are obviously Saxton Hale and times 10 and stuff. And if you're, those are the ones that come out most prevalently. So if you're a free-to-play, and you've just come on here, and you're just like, okay, so I don't want to do casual because I'm getting absolutely wrecked. What other ones are there? I'd go on there and I'd actually end up in a Saxton Hale times 10. And I'd be like, what the hell is this? and never play community again, because I wouldn't understand that there's obviously those are different from other community ones. I think that there's just a lot of community one. If you're going to put the pressure on the community pubs, you need to draw it out and make it a whole explanation explaining what community ones are, what sort of you can organise the community ones to sort of sort out between the the normal standard pubs that are just run by a community server to the Saxton Hale and times 10 stuff. And it's just so. There's just the fact that look, there's around the world there are approximately 6,000 people searching for a game. That's obviously a lot, but obviously that's not nearly as much as I think that that there would have been if before this sort of thing came out. I think there were quite a lot of them, and now heading what was it? Not competitive, community servers. So obviously, if you haven't invested in skill, if you want to invest in advert or something, you want to do it on skill servers or something, because they're going to be the most popular now. I found when I went on community ones this morning, they were absolutely jam packed with people, and you know why? Because everyone in there was complaining that they just couldn't find a game. They were sitting there like I am now for hours and hours on end, just waiting for a find a game. It's just obviously I can understand that there will be teething problems when you're starting something like this out, but this is just they've just taken steps backwards. They're not taking steps forwards, and I think that I could completely appreciate. I love competitive. I don't do competitive all the time, and I don't think lots of people who do competitive and love competitive want to do competitive all the time either. I think that it's just one of those things. That's why we like to just occasionally sit down and just randomly join a pub and just mess around. But now, no, we have to either find a community one, which involves trying to hunt down a community one that isn't full, because everyone doesn't want to do this. And it's just pain after pain after pain. And I think that there's just so much more they could have done. Anyway, there's obviously the Eureka effect has got is looking more and more like it could be taken as a serious wrench, so I'll do a video on that another time. But obviously I appreciate that this is not the most entertaining video I've ever done, and I apologise. But I think I just had to have my say on it. I don't think anyone will pay much attention to it, but at least I've got it off my chest now. I can now feel like I've done my bit to show that this is just unacceptable. It's just I understand what you're trying to do, and I appreciate what you're trying to do, Valve, but you just went about it all wrong. You should have maybe tested, sort of. I understand the whole secrecy and building hype about what's going to be, what's it going to be, what's it going to be. But if you'd told us before, oh yeah, we're looking at introducing, if you told us a month before what you're going to do in the update, we could go, oh yeah, that's a good idea, or oh no, that's not a good idea, and you can go, oh well, if that's going down, so if that's being downvoted so bad, then obviously we won't want to do it because we don't want to drive our fan base away. It's just common sense, really. And I think obviously that sometimes they do admit that sometimes maybe we don't, as fans, don't know what we want is sometimes the argument, but I would say that that's not usually a good business model to work by, and I think that it's just I don't think that they're gonna fix it. I don't think they're gonna go, oh yeah, we made a mistake, we'll take it all back. I don't think they'll do that, but I don't know, maybe they'll work something out. Who knows? We can only hope that it'll get better from here on. But yeah, obviously there's lots of people who've done videos on it. I'll do a video on the Eureka effect and some of the NG stuff later, which is the only bit I'm really interested in. Obviously I am interested also. I think I'll have fun with the spy buff, with the big earnest, and then I can be Sonic. Gotta go fast, gotta go fast. But besides that, I think it's just generally we're just gonna have to sit and wait, really. But anyway, that's enough from me. Before we go though, I quickly got myself, because obviously they've also introduced was it keyless crates, and I got a all class one, so we're going to quickly open that up. Where is it? Did I put it here somewhere? There it is. So we're going to quickly open this up and see what we get. Come on, unusual. Come on, unusual. See what we get. Ooh, Strange Dead of Night. Oh, it's for... Okay. Yeah, we got Strange Dead of Night. I don't know what classes Strange Dead of Night's for. Let's have a look. What's Strange? Okay. Nice. Well, we got Strange Dead of Night. I guess that's not the worst thing we could have got, but it's not unusual. But hey, can't win them all. Anyway, try and look on the bright side for these sort of things, and learn to use the server finder for community. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll talk more about the NG stuff later on. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys later. I've ascended above the need for freaking food and water, and now I just live on
Guys,
pure
you need
memes.
to blast the meme rocket. Go!
Don't touch my mean rocket. Don't fucking touch my mean
Are we
rocket.
gonna get
Well, and
lost
leave.
if we...
Ah!
Again!
Wow. Memes. Oh my goodness. This is killing me.
Dang. Weed.
Guys, the guy who added me sending me individual messages. He's like, follow the path to... Okay, that's creepy. That's really creepy.
Unfriend them! Right, I need to go live.
No!
Really?
what?
Sorry, guys. Well, I'm so sorry. My wrong.
Fun playing with